Can't. Okay. Amor Libre, Free Love by Jaime Arredondo.
That's me.
Interior Day House, Guadalajara, Mexico, 1956. Wooden table shows two characters sitting right next to one another having an argument. One of the characters is Javier Moreno, a 26-year-old muscular man. The other is his wife, Sofia Moreno, a 24-year-old woman significantly smaller than him in size. Oscar is 5 months, and also their son is in the background crying. Javier, you can't be doing this every day. Everyone has to grow up sometimes. Is that so hard to do for your family? Javier nodding at everything his wife says to him.
Sophia, if I don't train, I'll never get any better, and I won't be able to make any money for us in the future. I know things are pretty tight now, but in the future, money will be the least of our problems.
In the future? In the future, Javier, are you serious? Money is all I worry about. I'm the only one of us actually making any money around here, and all you're doing is playing around with masks and capes like you're a Superman. When you made the decision to have Oscar, I thought we both agreed you would stop trying to chase this childhood fantasy and get a real job.
It's not a fantasy, it's my destiny. I know we agreed I'd stop fighting, but deep in my heart, when I fight, I know that's where I belong. Ever since I was a niño, I've been fighting. That's all I've ever known. And if anyone can understand that, it's you, Sophie.
Javier, I've been thinking about moving back with my parents. Just thinking of all these bills we're behind on is making my hair gray. I can't stand this anymore. If you don't help me out more with these bills, I might actually move back. Javier's eyes start to water and single tears falls down his cheek.
If it means you'll stop worrying, I'll find a real job, mi amor. The last thing I want to happen is make you feel like you're in this alone. I know I haven't been picking up my own slack, but I promise you being my wife will all be worth it someday. My friend Ernesto can help me get a job at the box plant, and finally we can get to those bills.
Thank you so much for understanding, Javi. I know I've probably sound like a broken record by now, but working at the box plant will be good for both of us. Maybe if we can take care of a few bills, we can take that vacation we've always talked about to Cancun. Various shots of Javier wrestling are shown on screen and of him getting paid afterwards. The opponents get meaner and more intimidating, and he gets paid more and more money each time. Exterior, Dade Park. Sofia leads Javier to a picnic and has set up for him as a surprise. Javier follows behind her with his eyes closed.
What's all of this for?
I wanted to surprise you, Javi. You have been working so hard at your new job. I wanted to show you how much I appreciate you. I wanted to remind you I'll always be on your side of the ring just as much as you are on mine.
Sophia, you didn't have to do all of this for me. You know I'll do anything to put a smile on your face.
Oh, and that's not all I have planned. Wait until you see what I have planned for tomorrow. Sophia reaches into her big brown purse and scrummages around until she finds two tickets for tomorrow's big Lucha Libre fight. This fight has been what the entire town has been talking about for weeks. I managed to pull some strings around and got some tickets. I know it's a lot, but I'm just so proud of you. I, as soon as I heard of this, I just had to. Javier starts to sweat and finds himself breathing heavily.
Oh, Sophie, you didn't have to get something so expensive. I know we haven't really been so worried about money recently, but that's just so much. I wouldn't mind reselling them. I know the fight is sold out, so it won't be a problem selling them.
Nope, not going to happen. Don't worry about how much I spent on these tickets and just be ready to have a great time. Tomorrow night is my gift to you.
Looks like Javier looks like he is about to speak, but decides to kiss Sophia instead.
Transition fades to black. Interior night, Estadio Azteca. A ring from a bell opens on the shot. The stadium is full of fans screaming and shouting. Two luchadores can be wrestling, and at the very front, Javier and Sofia have been seen. I heard this next fight is supposed to be crazy. The luchador up next is supposed to be from our town. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if you've ever met this guy before.
No, I don't think I wrestled with so many different people back in the day. I probably wouldn't recognize him even if I did wrestle him before.
The next fight is announced and Javier gets called up on the stage against his competitor. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, it's you.
Oh wow, my stomach is really starting to hurt. I'm gonna be in the bathroom. I'll try to hurry up. I definitely don't want to miss this one.
Sophia looks concerned, but before she can get a word in, Javier storms off. Javier is in the ring and is being beaten to a pulp. His mask starts to tear and unveils his true identity. Sophia starts to notice it is her husband Javier in the ring and storms off. Javier notices she leaves and he throws in the towel and goes after her. Exterior night outside of the stadium. You lied to me, I can't believe it. And all this time I thought you were a changed man. The Javier I fell in love in would never do this to me.
Sophia, I didn't intend for this white lie to go on for so long, but I just didn't want to see you be sad anymore.
It's either our family or this stupid dream you keep trying to drag me into. A referee comes out of the building and runs up to Javier.
Hey, are you going back in there? The entire room is rooting for you.
The room is shaking with everyone's voices cheering on Javier. You know what to do. Come on, I have dinner at home. Transition fades to black. Cuts to him training in a gym, the night reflecting off the window of on him punching a punching bag. End.
Do you know what happens, or is it like?
He chose fighting instead of her. Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's so sad. Okay, I'm done. I need to go shower.
All right, bye.